Welcome to a USwim instructional video. These videos are brought to you by Aquatic Achievers Swim Schools. This skill is freestyle breathing. Sometimes we may refer to it as catch-up freestyle. Your goal is to do freestyle on the kickboard with correct breathing just to the one side. There are 4 easy steps. First, select the bubble and breathing arms, then count to 6, roll and breathe, then bubble arm, roll breathing arm, then bubble arm, roll breathing arm on the kickboard. First, let's select our bubble arm and our breathing arm. When first learning breathing, USwim simplifies the process by getting the swimmer to only breathe to one side. This is the side that feels more natural or more comfortable. Use a bit of trial and error to find out which side they prefer breathing to. It really doesn't matter. The process doesn't have anything to do with being left or right-handed. Quite simply, the side that they like to breathe to becomes the breathing arm or the breathing side, and the other arm becomes the bubble arm. The instructor places a bubble on the bubble arm to remind the child which one's which. The first drill is placing the bubble arm on the side of the pool and then rolling to breathe to the breathing side. So the bubble arm goes on the side of the pool, the breathing arm is placed on the leg, eyes down for 6, roll to breathe. This also happens to be the first point in the USwim program where we encourage children to blow bubbles. The breathing cycle in freestyle requires blowing bubbles each time the face goes in. Now it's time to do the 6 kicks, roll and breathe. So, the hand goes on the instructor's shoulder, the instructor then places one hand under the chest for support, and the other hand is manipulating the head so it's making the correct breathing movement. Don't forget to blow those bubbles. Add some kicking once they are doing it correctly. The flotation device placed on the bubble arm has 2 purposes. Firstly, it reminds the swimmer which arm is the bubble arm. Secondly, it adds a little bit of extra support. If they've got it, challenge the swimmer by using the kickboard instead of the shoulder. Now let's incorporate the arms. Firstly, both arms are placed on the side of the pool. Then the sequence goes. First, bubble arm. Second, roll the head. Third, breathing arm. It's very important that the head rolls before the breathing arm moves. After some practice, see if they can remember the sequence themselves. Bubble arm, roll the head, and then the breathing arm. As always, once they have it standing up, let's move to the shoulders. Forget about the kicking in the beginning, just try to get the arm sequence correct. It's up to you as the instructor to make sure that they don't lift their head when they breathe. Instead, we roll the head to the side with the ear remaining in the water. A common mistake is that the swimmer will move their breathing arm before they roll their head. Their head must turn first before their breathing arm is allowed to move. Head first, then the breathing arm. Finally, we put it all together on the kickboard. So we're doing our bubble arm roll breathing arm with our arms, nice fast kicks, and keeping that head down for good body position. Don't forget blowing your bubbles. So if your swimmer can perform beginner freestyle on the kickboard, it's time to move on to the next skill, which is backstroke. These videos are brought to you by Aquatic Achievers Swim Schools.